apologize and retract their lies about me, such as Daily Beast, James Carville, and HarperCollins UK. Now is the time for Congress to act. Putin was not alone. Several prominent male executives resigned from their powerful positions after this matter became widely politicized. Of course, this doesn't amount to guilt, but we still must work openly and transparently to uncover the truth.
Something big is about to drop. They just sent Melania Trump out in front of the press to say she had no relationship.
Yes, her speech took the internet unaware. Nobody actually expected this. At some point, a lot of these people spend time smearing her, calling her name, lying about her, and some had to retract. If you take a look at what the Democrats are doing now, I saw a lot of tweets. Some are in support of what she said, but the victims came out and now say contrary, like she wants them to be more traumatized. But I've seen videos of these people going to Congress, doing alone. Now it is time for them to testify. They are changing their tone.
First Lady Melania Trump.
With the disgraceful Jeffrey Epstein need to end today. The individuals lying about me are devoid of ethical standards, humility, and respect. I do not object to their ignorance, but rather I reject their mean-spirited attempts to defame my reputation. I never been friends with Epstein. Donald and I were invited to the same parties. My polite reply to her email doesn't amount to anything more than a trivial note. I am not a victim. Epstein did not introduce me to Donald Trump. I met my husband by chance at a New York City party in 1998. This initial encounter with my husband is documented in detail in my book, Malania. Numerous fake images and statements about and me have been circulating on social media for years now. Be cautious about what you believe. These images and stories are completely false. I'm not a witness or a named witness in connection with any of Epstein's crimes. My name has never appeared in court documents, depositions, victim statements, or FBI in interviews surrounding.
When you take a look at this tweet, Jimmy, a photo of Melania Trump, Jeffrey together after the First Lady made a public address to say she never have been friends with him. While you are explaining how much you didn't know any particular reasons you can think of that he had a relationship. This is actually what Jimmy said here. It get crazy. Melania made it clear they met, with the president. I think in a party, something like that. That was all. But this narrative that these people are always struggling to portray towards this family is disgusting. Yeah, especially Jimmy. I have seen a lot of people struggling to twist this whole story, like, why is she coming out to say this now? I understand. When she was quiet, people complained. They talk, oh, why did... Now she came out. Some says, oh, she's just doing this to hurt the president. This is what these people are saying right now.
Nobody has done nothing. But yet, you want to re-traumatize us and ask us to go in front of Congress and tell them our story, which we've had told some of them already. So now you want us to tell them again, under oath, and re-traumatize us and then do absolutely nothing. That sounds like a shitty idea. It sounds like you're just trying to shift attention from something to something else. So, how does this benefit the Trump family, is my question.
I am my husband's victim.
Epstein did not introduce me to Donald Trump. I met my husband by chance at a New York City party in 1998.
She demanded that Congress let the victims testify under oath, which is something Donald most definitely does not want to happen. And she pushed back against what she says are false stories and photos about her and her husband's BFs. And by the way, while you're explaining how much you didn't know any particular reason you can think of that he had a picture of you guys on display at his house? Maybe this is the photo that came with the frame? I don't know.
Melania Trump, as seen in this photo, has released a statement clarifying her links with Jeffrey. She says that y'all need to stop talking about it immediately. She said that you're spreading lies, you lack ethics, humility, and respect, and stop trying to defame her reputation, because even though she was pictured with him, they went to the same parties, they were never friends. They just occasionally attended the same parties due to overlapping social circles in New York City and Palm Beach. She also said that she didn't have a relationship, back and forth casually, right? And also, she met her husband independently of.
Simple truth is that you cannot actually satisfy these people. If you see Jimmy coming to say this, sometimes I really wonder what this guy is doing here. What is even funny here that people are laughing? Like, what is funny? Why are people laughing? That is a question. When you take a look at a tweet like this, help survivors refuse to testify under oath. Survivor demand full files, release, and sworn accountability from Bundy and the DOJ. But rejecting Melania's call for public hearing feels wrong. They could testify under oath, call out Congress and officials, pointing fingers at the failures and demand more on the record. Why not seize that platform if justice is the goal? If you realize something, these survivors are now refusing to testify under oath. Like you saw one on this video. She actually said it clear. Oh, they want them to be traumatized again. But if you look on the internet, you see a lot of their photos in Congress, taking pictures, smiling. You have already shown yourself to the public. You're a survivor. Then what is the essence? Now struggling to hide. Or why should you be traumatized? Yeah, because you've already said everything. People know you. People have seen you post photos on public. Now, they now think this is politics. It gets crazy with these people sometimes when I see them reactions like.
Now, in the name of transparency, can you put up my name is in the files? Yes.
Bottom line is this: release the damn files and release them now. Release everything.
If this